Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about this wig that I am wearing. It is the Sensational Empress lace wig. It is in the color 1B and it is Yaki texture and it is 30 inches long. I really wanted to kind of switch up my look for the fall time, and I wanted something that was really sleek and really simple. I never ever used to wear middle parts, but I've really been getting into them lately, so I thought this wig would be a great one to try out. I know that it comes in a shorter length, I believe somewhere between 20 and 24 inches, and then I know that there is a straight texture and silky texture. I believe I chose the Yaki texture because I do prefer hair that more so mimics what my natural hair would look like if it were straightened. So on me, it comes just right above my waist. This unit was actually very affordable. I believe it was about $33, and when I bought it, it was on sale. So I got it for around $25-ish plus tax. So I would say the pros about this wig are that I think it's constructed very well. There's multiple parting space. It is definitely true to length. It also comes with like layers kind of pre-cut into it, which I really like because I'm not the best at cutting hair on my own. So I really like that. I would say the Yaki texture does very much so mimic my natural hair if it was flat ironed, and the parting space, once you do what you got to do to it, does look very natural. I like to wear this kind of a little bit back behind my hairline, as you can probably see, and kind of bring down some little hairs in the front to make it look more natural. The cons with this hair, I would say, is that with any wig that is as long as this one is, you have to expect that there's going to be tangling, just because it's like rubbing up against like the back of your, you know, shirt or your sweater, and the hairs will tend to kind of just intermingle and get tangled. But it's never been so bad that it's like a nest on the back of my head. You just run a comb or like a diamond brush through it and it's fine. And I would say that I got quite a bit of shedding when I first got the wig, but I believe that the reason for that is because when I first got this wig, I did tweeze or, you know, pull hair out of the part because the part was the sides of the part were very close together. So I will say that I think that that's probably why the hair was shedding so much. But even when I comb through it now, I still get quite a few hairs. They don't like drop out as I'm walking down the street, but I will say when you get a comb through it or you kind of run your fingers through it, you always will get a few pieces. Just now, that's what I got. Another thing with the parting is that you have to be very careful when you are plucking the hair out of the part. On the box, it does say hand-tied part for multiple parting, so I'm not really sure how other wigs construct this part, the parting on the wigs, but this one is hand-tied, and I think that makes it even more sensitive when you're, you know, plucking at it and pulling hair from it, so you have to be super careful. I was very anxious to get this wig out of the box, so I was just like going and then I ripped a hole in the part, and you can't really tell. Look, I'm all the way far away, like you can't really tell because I think, you know, with the concealer and kind of just that's where my scalp is, I have a part there underneath, so I think it makes it less obvious that there's a hole there. But if you look all up in my head, you can see that there's clearly like a hole, so I'm going to show you guys. That's what it looks like up close. I've worn this wig a total of like 2 or 3 times. I wouldn't say that this would be my everyday wig just because it is really long, and I'm not used to wearing hair this long. To be running around a lot during the day and, you know, doing a lot of things, I feel like it would kind of just be a little too much for me. But when I'm, you know, going out somewhere, or for Halloween, I wore this wig, just like special things, or, you know, going to hang out or something, and I want to look, you know, change up my look a little bit. I'm an avid like bob girl. I wear bobs like nobody's business. So like I said, I wanted to try something different, and this wig is affordable. It's easy to kind of maneuver and make look natural, so I would definitely recommend this wig. I think that that is it. Lastly, I have a very small head. And so a lot of the times buying wigs, so in my experience with the 2 wigs that I have purchased, which both happen to be from the same brand, they are a little big. So kind of like in this area is kind of like there's a lot of space up here and I don't really know how to combat that. So I just kind of pull it back a little bit, and I don't know, it seems to look okay. I know when I like first got the wig, it looked very big at the top, and maybe it was because of how my hair was laid underneath or whatever, but I don't know, turned out fine. I really like the way it looks. Underneath here, my hair is just braided in 2 braids going back and pinned at the back of my head, so nothing really fancy, and I really do like this wig and I would recommend it. So I'll leave some links below that you guys can check out to find this wig, and I think that that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.
Give me straight to me. You're just gonna get my vibe.